Okay, we're talking about um having remorse, sorrow after, you know, finalizing your connection with the narcissist, right? And not only that, but when you begin to see things dismantle and go awry in their lives, in the narcissist's life, how do you handle that? Some of you, I've heard it before. The human side, the empathic side comes out, and you feel sorry. You feel like jumping in, helping, assisting, because you see the narcissist going through just so much. And at one point, this was the person who you cared for, who you loved at a certain point. Some of you had kids with, all of these things. Again, the human side, the empathic side, will make you feel like, man, I got to do something. I don't want to see them going that way. What can I do? And some of you actually venture into going and extending your help, trying to get the narcissist back on their feet, just having that plain, simple human compassion, doing what's right in your mind. And one thing that you'll figure out very quickly, if you've been down this road, is that once the narcissist is down to a certain point, when they really hit rock bottom, they will humble themselves because of the present situation at hand. And you won't see this overbearing, obnoxious, dominant individual, this out of control, outlandish individual. You see this meek, cooperative person who's just looking for help. If you've heard the story with the snake, and the I think it's the snake and the man, or the snake and the woman. I'm not talking about the Adam and Eve thing, but nurturing the snake back to good health. And when the snake got healthy again, it bit her. And that's why'd you bite me? I've been helping you. I fed you all these things. And the snake says, you knew I was a snake when you picked me up. That's what I do. I bite people. I bite things. Same thing with the narcissist. Yeah, they can look, pitiful and pathetic. And it pulls on your heartstrings. And it makes you feel like you should go out your way, put things aside, let bygones be bygones with whatever happened between y'all before, and just do the right human thing, right? Being the bigger person. Again, I told you, when you play fairly and try to be, use any diplomacy with narcissists, they will take advantage of it. Does not work. It leaves you vulnerable. They'll be okay for the moment. They will, cooperate, go along with whatever you want until they get themselves back up on their feet, healthy, in the position that they want to be in. And just like that snake, they're going to bite you. They're going to turn against you. You'll see the same old narcissist that you butted heads with and had to get rid of before. Again, you'll see it. It won't make any sense because you're like, wait a minute, how I helped you out. And then you still do this and turn on. It's just their nature. Don't even try to understand it. It's just the way it goes with them. It's their nature to do that. It's their nature to turn against, bite the hand that's feeding them. They don't operate off of common sense. Because the moment they get to a position of where they feel that they are up out of a rut and they have options again, they're stronger again, all that stuff you did goes right out the window. And now they feel like, hell, they're better than you. They can, they don't need you. They can afford to risk losing you, offending you, whatever. And they will do it. Makes no sense, but that's the nature of how they operate. So in turn, feeling sorry for them, to sit back and have sympathy for the narcissist, you just have to accept it for what it is. You just got to be like, you know what? I'm sorry to say, but let somebody else help you. But it won't be me. You got to know when to turn your back on them. You got to know when to shut your sympathy off. Especially for someone who tried to demolish you. You got to know when to harden your heart. And I can guarantee you, many of you are going to see circumstances and situations where the ex-narcissist is really going through it. Really in a bad position. I mean, they're down bad. And it's going to shock you to just see how bad off they are. And it's going to make you want to do something about it. Especially if you're an empath. You're going to want to jump in and do something. Because just to sit back and watch them self-destruct is just too much. Right? Your nature is not to allow that to happen, to jump in there and do something about it. But you have to know when a snake is a snake. And you have to leave things that are harmful or possibly deadly to you. You have to know when to leave it be, when to just leave it alone and turn your back upon it, regardless of what the appearances or the situation is that they're going through that may require or some sort of intervention or help from someone. Yeah, you got to know when to harden your own heart. Turn the other way. Look the other way. And let them be. That's all you can do at the end of the day. It's not worth getting yourself involved, trying to help, even a little bit of assistance. It's not worth it. Don't put yourself in that position, because you will regret it in the end. I promise you that. You'll regret it. Stay as far away and let it be. The old saying, let sleeping dogs lie. Yeah, that's when you want to let keep it laying down. Don't go bothering that one. All right. Anyway, thanks for listening. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Have a good one.